Welcome to another edition of the Hoop Scoop. I'm Jared Johnson. Texas Tech moved to 2-0 on the season with an 86-65 victory over Northwestern State. The game was a slog, to be honest, for most of the game, but give Northwestern State credit for that. They actually battled Tech on the boards really well. They had a lead at the halftime break on the glass, though Texas Tech would overcome them, do much better in the second half, and win by a couple of rebounds in terms of the overall rebounding matchup. Though Northwestern State got a lot of offensive rebounds, and that's something to watch. If Northwestern State's able to do that, there's some teams in the Big 12 that certainly are going to be able to pound the glass. But I think that kind of tempers my excitement from the opener when Tech really dominated Bethune-Cookman on the glass. But overall, Texas Tech did what they had to do. They handled their business. JT Toppin was outstanding, though he did get in foul trouble and had to miss some of the second half. He finished with a game-high 25 points to go with 7 rebounds. Darion Williams, he didn't score a lot. I think he finished with 8 points to go with 8 rebounds, but he had 11 assists. So, on a night when you didn't have, again, Christian Anderson or Elijah Hawkins, your two main point guards, he really stepped up as the main big-time main facilitator. Kevin Overton had a really good game. He transferred in the offseason, and he had a really strong second game. 19 points to go with 4 rebounds. We only had 1 turnover, so he played really well. Corwin Walden was good, especially early. He finished in double figures with 11 points. Chance McMillan was basically who he is, 13 points, 8 rebounds and assists, no turnovers. Another very good game from Chance McMillan. Federico fouled out. He missed a lot of free throws at the line, but he was a big body. He helped out on the glass. He finished with 4 rebounds to go with 5 points. Devin Cambridge had 5 points and a couple of rebounds. So the Red Raiders won by 21. They actually got to be around 10, 11 points there with about 5 minutes left. Tech got into a slump and couldn't buy a bucket, but Northwestern State missed some free throws, missed some kind of easier shots, and Texas Tech finished the game on a 12-2 run to make the score look more palatable, a 21-point victory, though. It wasn't just an overall amazing game by Texas Tech, but it's nothing in terms of the way I look at it to get overly concerned about. That's just kind of the way it is. They were exciting for opening night. They hit all those three-pointers, really dominated the glass. The next game was just kind of a slog, in part because, your opposition did a good job of doing that. But also, I think, the team was favored by 33, 35 points, something like that. So, McCaslin's going to get after them before their next game coming up, which is Wyoming. So hopefully they'll get some players back. I don't know if they will. I'm hoping Elijah Hawkins and Christian Anderson are able to come back and play at least one game before they go to Brooklyn. They're listed as day-to-day or game-to-game, as well as Emily Alaho, who, of course, he played as a true freshman, especially late last year, so he could definitely help you, inside. But, there's not really a whole lot to say about this game. Red Raiders shot 51% from the field, which is pretty good. Only 32% from three-point, so they made 10 less threes this game than they did in the opener. They shot 76% from the free throw line, which is pretty good. So, a good, not great performance in the slog of a game. And I think some of that's to be expected. But, from what I know of McCaslin and just basketball coaches in general, this would be great ammo in terms of being able to get after the players. I expect them to play not necessarily much harder, but maybe sharper against Wyoming on Wednesday. So, for now, I want to thank you for watching. And until next time.